Hello guys, and welcome to episode number 3 of the track building series in TrackdayR. Today we're gonna be talking about brushes and painting the textures. So first thing first, we select the terrain, we go over here. I have already selected paint texture. It's gonna open up this layer palette and you have already the layers predisposed for you, and each of these layers has a physics property in the game. So soil mud, it's gonna be muddy and slippery. And then soil rough is gonna be like the normal terrain, soil light, same as that. And then you have like all the other layers. So remember guys, when you're using these layers, remember their properties, because you don't want to make a track that's all muddy and then you go test it out and you slip everywhere. So let's say we start off with a base like this. I want to trace my track and then I select a lighter layer and I'm gonna just paint over it like that. And make my track, make the base for it and everything. This is just quick and ugly, just to show you what they do. And the layer order here, like let's say this one is under soil tarmac, but it doesn't really change if I put it over, because if I select then soil again, I can still paint over it. So the order here doesn't do pretty much anything, so don't worry about that. Now let's say that I painted here, but I don't like the way it looks. Let's say the rocks are too big or whatever. I scroll down in the layer properties, which you're gonna find like this. It's closed, like it's closed. Then I select layer properties like right here, and here you can go crazy. You can select the color tint and do pretty much whatever you want, and you can like play around with the normal scale, so that makes it pop more or less. But always remember guys, don't exaggerate with this one, because in the game it's gonna look like super fake. I would suggest you to stay between 1 and 2, maybe 2.5 if you feel crazy, but don't go like above that in my opinion. Lower here we have the tiling settings, because some textures when you place them they might look a bit like blocky, so you can see maybe like this, all the little squares, and you don't want that because that doesn't look like very good. So what you want to do is play around with the tiling settings and you make it big or small depending on the way you want your terrain to look. And yeah, that is all for today guys. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and stay tuned for episode number 4, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.